Well, here I am back in Oregon after another wonderful trip to Patagonia. And when I was there, I had this dish in Punta Arenas called Chupe de Centolla. And it's kind of like a crab stew using the southern hemisphere version of king crab, which in Argentina and Chile is called Centolla. So I thought while I was eating this wonderful crab dish that in Oregon we have this wonderful crab of our own called Dungeness crab, and I thought this would be great to make with Dungeness crab. So back in Oregon with a glass of Pacific Northwest Sauvignon Blanc, we're going to try it out. So I am doing this without training wheels. I found this little recipe on the web which didn't have a lot of details, so we're going to try to make it. So Chupe de Centolla is more like I guess a casserole, and sometimes if you ask people down there, they'll translate it as a crab stew, but it's basically crab, cream, bread for stretcher, and onions and sweet red peppers for flavoring, and then it gets sprinkled with cheese and baked in an oven to have a nice crusty top. So anyway, here is our bowl of Dungeness crab, picked by Amy and me today, fresh from the Oregon coast. And there's the sweet red peppers and the onions, and this is the bread stretcher that is now soaking in milk to soften it up. And back there you can see the wonderful picture of low-fat, heavy cream. Yes, indeed. So all these things are going to go together in that wonderful pot. And then we'll see what happens. Cheers. Well, we have, I think, successfully completed phase 1 of Chupe de Centolla. So there is the pot. So that's crab and cream and bread, peppers, onions. It's rather thick, like it's supposed to be. And now we're going to scoop those into little ramekins, sprinkle a little cheese on the top, and put it in the oven. Okay, so there we are. The chupe is in its individual little ramekins, sprinkled with Tillamook cheese from just down the street. How about that? It's all local stuff. And so this is now going to go in the oven to melt and become golden brown. And then when it comes out, I'm going to garnish it with like these lovely pieces of crab. And there it is, the finished product, Chupe de Centolla, Pacific Northwest style.